Hi everybody, it's your friend LaChance here, and I'm joined by my friend Huge. Say hi, Huge.
Hi everybody, this is Huge, your friendly neighborhood caster.
Damn right you are. Alright guys, we're gonna go down to the League Lounge, but first let's get our friends. Marty the Mouse, Carrie the Keyboard, and Matthew the Monitor. But watch out, we might run into Randy the Rager, and you know what to say if we see him. That's right, Randy no raging. Alright, well that's what I've written of the new LBLCS children's TV show coming to a television station near you. For sure, we're going to be syndicated. ABC is going to be picking us up. Huge, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. You know, we a little tired. It's so cold over here that, you know, our water main just froze and burst, I think, or something.
Oh my!
But yeah,
that's wild. And here I am casting gloves, so we're both bundled up.
Yep.
Pulling them on right now. Oh my goodness, folks, we've got an absolute bangarang of a match tonight. It's CEO League, so the highest possible skill that we can present to you, we've got. This is our chef's special. When you whisper to the waiter, just bring me something delicious, this is the meal that we're presenting in front of you. And it is two fan favorites, the Naughty Boys and Upwardtrends, two storied teams going at each other, and it should be a great match.
Yeah, last week we casted this match, or not exactly these two teams, but we did cast a match with Upwardtrends, and they put on quite a show. So hopefully we're gonna get a repeat performance of that chef's kiss.
Oof.
Chef's kiss game.
Absolutely. Can I just say that my hands are trembling from the caffeine right now, and my heart.
You gotta just stick them under your butt, bro.
Dude, absolute. I was telling Huge before we turned this stream on. I don't really drink a lot of caffeine. I just sort of, you know, I'm generally a bouncy person, so I've avoided caffeine because it tends to boost my energy levels to sort of that, maybe beyond where they should be. And let me tell you guys, I accidentally drank an energy drink because I read Poland Spring Sparkling, and I was like, oh, well, that's fantastic. That looks delicious. Let me have a sip of that Poland Spring Sparkling, and did not read the rest, which says energy water in large capital letters. So I've had two, and we're here, so it's gonna be interesting. I'm either gonna crash so hard in the middle of this, or something fantastic will happen. We're gonna find out together, and we're right into the banning phase, or the pick and ban right away. No pro draft for these guys. This is CEO, top of the ladder.
This is CEO, top of the ladder, no pro draft. You know what? A chance. I have full faith in your ability to cast while hopped up on Poland Energy Water Spring stuff. You know?
Thank you, man.
But you know, that's the kind of energy we're gonna need for a CEO game, I think. And already we got the Viego ban, who is banned from being played in the league at the moment. So that is kind of a throwaway ban. I'm not really sure what's going on here.
The reason, so folks will notice that we're starting a little bit late. There were some internet issues on the side of the Naughty Boys, and true to form, because these folks have the highest level of honor, they are dropping the bans because they were subsequently late. So now they're going to start banning for real. Let's see. Ooh, typing in gloves is difficult.
It's like a whole new world.
It really is. I think I understand how, you know how like I don't have any pets, but I've seen dogs freak out when you put little booties on them. So that's kind of what I feel like right now. Look at that. The Jin picked up right away on the side of the Naughty Boy. It's going to be going into the hands of Kaisaful. That's what I've been banning in solo queue. I've just been banning Jin and picking Ashe. It's pretty much what the deal has been.
I mean, right now the holy trinity of ADCs are Jin, Kaisa, Felios. You know, we've been seeing it in pro play all over the world. LPL, LCK, LEC, LCS. They all prioritize these 3 ADCs, and you know, we get the first pick Jin and the counter pick Aphelios so that it can't be banned away in the second round. And you know, they're just very strong ADCs. Aphelios obviously is that late game monster, and Jin just provides so much utility to his team at all points of the game. So
yeah, he's got CC. He can fight at a variety of different distances. The Olaf, another very powerful pick right now in the jungle. I've been seeing it do some serious damage across all the different leagues. I'm not sure if we've seen somebody play. This is week 4.
Smelson actually played Olaf just last week in their game.
Oh, fantastic!
And, yeah. So I think they might be picking that away from him because of that. But you know, they're almost doesn't gonna pick up this Nidalee here. Another strong jungler, very difficult to execute and pilot. But you know, I'm confident.
I have seen almost a dozen. Oh, you know what? Hold on a second, guys. What are we even doing? Let's let me put some. That's right. You hear it, folks, as these teams have stepped up to pick and ban. The dull roar of a crowd in the background, because of course we are casting live from the LBLCS studio, sponsored by Coriander Beer. If you're thirsty, take a sip of that sweet old coriander. Huge, of course, and we are in a skybox right now, looking over, what would you say, tens of thousands of screaming fans right now from the sounds of it.
With like a cool 20K, yeah. Seems about right.
Absolutely, of course. The LBLCS, based out of New Zealand, the only country in the world at the moment that can hold a crowd of this size safely. And you know what? Here at the LBLCS, we care about your safety. So this... the crowd chanting, of course. I can't quite hear what they're saying, but I'm sure they're chanting for one of the teams. Okay, we've got these last 2 picks coming out. We finished the ban phase. We got Seraphine, Lulu, and Leona and Syndra ban. Coming down to the last second here, a Thresh locked in by Visi. Must be something that... Berserk feels pretty comfortable on. Rise picked on the other side here.
Thresh is the most commonly seen support that we see with when paired with Aphelios. He just offers so much to shore up Aphelios' weaknesses with that lantern and the peel that he can provide, and it really lets Aphelios safely you know, do what he does best well into the late game, which is just completely delete entire enemy teams.
Yeah, absolutely. Ryan YZH says, please win. Ryan, if you don't mind specifying which team you're in support of. Oh my goodness. Wait, we need a mod that that knows how to...
do the bets.
Do the bets.
Who
knows how to do the bets?
My bet is on a red team, Upwardtrends.
Is on Upwardtrends just from the look of their
just from the look of the teams.
Reasonable. Give me what do you think is going to be the defining factor here in terms of their composition? Just as I scrounge around for someone who knows how to do the bets.
Well, Upwardtrends here on the red side has put together a really solid team fighting, front to back team fight comp. They'll be able to get through the early game pretty easily with the pressure that a Nilly can bring, and all of their lanes are not terrible laners. Yone might struggle a little bit into the rise, but it should be like doable. It should be playable.
Really quickly, just gonna say, folks, if you know someone who knows how to do the betting, definitely message them in the Discord. I've sent out some messages pleading. We should have bets tonight. Oh, Ryan is the ADC for the Naughty Boys, but due to internet issues, he was unable to play. Bistro Mathematics saying get in here next game. Ryan, our heart goes out to you. I'm so sorry about the internet issues. By the way, folks, let me know if this crowd noise is too much. I'm still sort of figuring out what audio level is too much. The League client thinks you're not connected to a Wi-Fi. Well, that is BS. And if we had...
That is unfortunate.
If we had any way to help you out, we would.
Someone send this man an Ethernet cable.
Yeah, exactly. Oh. My good old friend just shot me a message saying good luck, have fun. And I was like, we're streaming. And he said, oh shit. Anyways, we're getting into it now. Due to the caffeine coursing through my bloodstream, I am unable to think even 15 seconds into the future, so I've not planned out a single thing to talk about here. Oh, he's going to watch the stream. My good old buddy is going to come and watch the stream, folks. He knows that caffeine and me, we've wrestled in the past. You got 38 seconds. That's about where I'm at. I think, all right, you're betting on Upward Trend. I'm going to put
betting on Upward Trend.
My schmeckles in the pocket of the Naughty Boys. T. Schmidt, what's up? I think that they're gonna bring it together here. I like their composition. They got that Olaf. They got that Jhin. That's where I'm going to put my schmeckles for this game. Remember, guys, this is a best of 3. So you're getting a minimum of 2 games, but we might get a pretty sweet third game. Oh, we're going to have somebody come in and do the betting just in a second. Old Ev Dingus is going to come in here and do the betting.
Yeah, Dingus the savior.
The savior indeed. We're going to turn off that crowd music as we switch over and get in game. Yep, Ev Dingus first. Thank you so much. It's Naughty Boys versus Upward Trend. Ev Dingus, thank you so much. You're a hero. Hey, there are the predictions, folks. Bring out your schmeckles, toss them on the table. Put your money where your mouth is. Huge. Are you gonna bet on this?
Am I gonna bet? You know, every other time we've done the betting, I've been too preoccupied with like actually focusing on the cast. But I will throw some schmeckles in.
This is a different kind of cast. Let me tell you right up front. Ev Dingus says, I have no volume, so if LeChance says anything mean about me, someone tell me. You know what we can say about Ev Dingus? And I'm not afraid to say this, okay? And you know what? If anyone tattles on me, it's fine. All I have to say about Ev Dingus is he's a really kind and chill individual. He showed me nothing but kindness, and from what I've seen, he's only showed people around him kindness as well. He's the kind of person that I am proud to do work in the LBLCS alongside, and I just think he's a great person. in general. We got 68. Oh, we got many thousands coming out here. Unfortunately, I can't click over to see who's betting on what. I'm not sure if you're able to, Huge. Or you could tell us where you put your money.
For all I can see is that it's 4 betters to 2.
Dewey
That
says
is 7,000 schmeckles to 1.5. So
Dewey, are you a mod? Is my question, because
I don't think so.
I don't see that it's ended, Ryan Rapido. I see that it's still going.
Hold on to those bets, because it looks like we're getting a late invade here from the Naughty Boys. They're all 4 people lining up here.
Oh, let's see. We've got a 4-stack walking into the jungle right here, and wow, okay, right away. Thresh flays them away, but this is a 4v3 right here. Oh my god, oh my god. Nidalee is LeChance fan account. I missed that. This is beautiful. But unfortunately for LeChance fan account, it does look like he's zoned off of that blue buff, and Olaf is gonna take it and walk away. Naughty Boys come out swinging.
Naughty Boys with the late invade get that early advantage for their jungler, and Nidalee is just forced to, you know, just walk on up and try to get her red buff. But this is huge, because if she can't manage to secure the Olaf's blue, that's going to be a 3-buff start for Julie from Bakugan. And, you know, early leads on Olaf's are very, very scary.
Absolutely, and leads on Julie are also terrifying. I mean, we've got a lot of star-studded players in here. LeChance fan account is almost a dozen, whom I have seen slap people so hard on Nidalee. It's pretty ridiculous. I don't think we talked about Gragas top. Is that something that's happening in the world that I just am not aware of?
It's been picking up steam over in the eastern regions. It's just a very solid laner. Can go even at least with all the other meta top laners like Camille and you know, Aatrox, that kind of stuff has pretty good matchups into those, and you have the flexibility of building either AP.
Getting some damage down here, and Julie from Bakugan coming over, forcing a flash from a Happy Cloud who dodges the accident.
Oh, what a sidestep!
Wow, it's a really good job, but the flash forward isn't enough damage. It doesn't seem like it. Happy Cloud is gonna float on away and get out safe.
Barely getting out there with a sliver of health. A lot of flashes burned here in the mid lane. It was, you know, I would have just taken the flash and, you know, moved on with my life. Maybe come back later to get this UNA, but I respect the bloodlust. And, you know, mid lane is going to be really dangerous here for both sides without flashes. You know, you have powerful gankers.
Speaking of danger, well, never mind. A bit of a disengage there. Arthur Dent, pretty low on mana. Almost. I'm actually pretty sure that Tardid's Kled is a feared thing. Oh, that Thresh hook so close to landing right there. Just a couple Teemos further. But no, these...
I mean, you can see here why Gragas is really solid pick. Like, if you take the Phase Rush, basically you win every trade into any melee champion, because you can just combo and they're stunned and slowed, and you just walk out with your Phase Rush.
Oh,
what a spear.
Tardid taking some damage there, remounts, and look at that. Kled safe, despite LeChance fan account landing a fantastic spear there. So, Kaisaful, for those of you who have... Oh, let's see, we got a gank right here. Happy Cloud dodging the axe. Really well done right there.
Are just so clean.
Yeah, the man's got some fancy fingers, and he knows it. Now, this Mountain Drake is up for grabs. Olaf moving down. Quaz quietly hiding in a bush here. They know, they drop a ward. Oh, good dodge. These guys are clearly just fantastic at dodging these skill shots on both sides here. You're going to have to do some extra work to land something in a game like this.
And it looks like the Chance fan account is hovering off the side of mid, looking to put some pressure down onto this Flash's Rise, but they say no.
Yeah, a lot of pressure coming. We've seen Olaf come mid twice. We've seen Nidalee come mid twice. Clearly, mid a priority for both of these teams. Just going to be interesting to see who can land that first blow and where first blood's going to come from in a game like this. Again, the best of our best. Fighting it out here on the Rift today.
Yeah, my money is gonna be on mid lane here. Neither mid laners have flash for like another 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes or so. So
I could have sworn you started that sentence with my mommy, and I was so curious where that sentence was going. But that makes a hell of a lot more sense. No, I think you're...
My schmeckles.
Your
Sorry.
schmeckles. No, of course.
Yeah.
Schmeckles, of course. Ooh, we got another gank here. A level 4 Olaf coming in. Axe does miss. Happy Cloud looking to try and get out of here. And he is. Oof. A Q and an Axe land. And look at that. The double thumbs up from a smile and Lux right there. Happy Cloud, happy as ever. And LeChance fan account here. Now tied in levels with this Olaf. Or should I say?
We're gonna maybe see Happy Cloud get the perks treatment this game from how it's been going. I don't know if you watched that game, but Perks' Yone did not get to play League of Legends that day.
No, I missed that one. Did they set up a pretty aggressive camp?
Oh, it was rough. It was really rough to watch. That Cloud9 game was, I don't know, the draft was weird, the Yone literally didn't get to play.
Oh, hey, speaking of play is right here. Oh no, Quaz knocking Blitz Berserk out. That Thresh might actually get out because of that headbutt. That was going to be first blood for sure.
Ryze might be collapsing. He might be able to make it with his ultimate.
LeChance fan account landing a great spear there. Let's see. Zelius going to cut off Thresh. And wow, amazing placement. He does get the first blood, but it goes to Jhin right here. Now LeChance fan account trying to get out. He is outnumbered. Does pull out the flash there. Oh, but Happy Cloud waiting in the bushes right there. And he is not going to get that kill. Happy Cloud. Oh, Happy Cloud does slay Zelius right there. LeChance fan account stunned up. Some more flashes coming out from Kaisifal. And now Quaz doesn't have level 6, but this is an unstoppable Olaf. Oh my god, Olaf kills LeChance fan account over the wall. Gets a double kill right there. But Visi is here, and he might get a kill on Julie from Bakugan. A flash from Arthur Dent gets the kill. Now Kaisifal, level 6 against a level 7 Gragas. But back. This is a Jhin. He's got to reload. Is he able to pull anything out? I don't think so. It's a double kill to Arthur Dent on that big old drunk boy in the top lane. Wow. A lot of
Arthur Dent takes his lane advantage with his TP and is just able to TP in and clean up that long extended trade. Actually, that fight was so long that Thresh, who died at the very beginning of that fight, and then ended up coming back and contributing to the back end as well. Yeah. What a long skirmish.
Yeah, that was about 7 minutes of posturing from both teams. Like very careful, you know, not even careful because they were fighting for a lot of that. But then once the dam opened, just everything came out and they fought for like 2 minutes straight.
Yeah, 7 kills over the course of that. And Yone was able to actually pick up 2 of those, which is really good because Happy Cloud was not looking to be in a very great spot in his lane. Yeah, no flash with the Ryze and Olaf is really free ganks.
Ooh.
But
speaking of flash, Zelius has his up right now, and he's going to need it with a Thresh and a Nidalee in the corner right there. A good flash from Zelius locks him up, but Yone is going to go far back. Yone the yo-yo. Just getting out of dodge there. Quaz, the good dodge himself. Julie from Bakugan, and a great Thresh ult for the disengage. Pulls him back in for a bit more damage. I don't know if they've got... Okay, they do have vision there on Kaisifal. Boy, LeChance fan account just landing these spears
so
all over. Hook goes wide, lands another spear.
Teams are posturing here for the dragon.
Absolutely. We've got the Flay comes out, and here we go. Olaf goes unstoppable. Jin drops the ult. On the corner here, we got Vizzy dealing out some damage. And woof! A shutdown on Yone to Kaisaful right here. They back off. It's 4-4 now. They disengage, getting the kill.
Another friend.
Now let's see. Ooh, I'm going Ghost OG, newest investor of the LBLCS. Welcome. We will see you at the board meetings in Vermont, in the Denny's, in the back. Can't wait to see you there, man. This Mountain Drake, where do you think it's going? Both junglers down here. Oh my God. Lachance fan account missing like the
Teams have been really focusing on this dragon fight. I think it might actually end up going to Upwardtrends here because Naughty Boys' bot lane wasn't able to reset after that fight, and you can see Kaz has no ult, is super low, no flash either. So he won't be able to participate in the dragon if they do decide to go for it now. And you can see Lachance fan account, or almost a dozen, is already hovering in the wings, probably looking to make a play down here.
Yeah, we're going to see what comes of that. That's a good point. That bot lane is going to have to back up. Just depends on how much time these junglers want to spend in this bot lane. But Lachance fan account, Angeli from Bakugan right here. An axe landed onto Vizzy, but Thresh Lantern there.
There's the lantern. Yep.
Absolutely. You know, that's what it's there for. It's a big day in every player's life when you learn how to click on that lantern. And my goodness. Whoa, Tarded going in here on Arthur Dent. Let's see here. He's going to try and remount. Oh, a hook landed onto Olaf. We all know he can get out of that whenever he wants. And actually, they might be able to secure this dragon and turn it around. Vizzy, the ult goes wide right there, and the fight's starting. Blue team does get the dragon right there. Quaz on this Thresh. Looks like they're going to kill the Thresh and then maybe try and turn onto the Aphelios. The Lantern tries to go out, but he kills him, and Zelius taken down on the other side of the fight. Aphelios running away from this Olaf right here. Not sure if he's going to get out, because that is a big angry man with axes. And the giant Oxboy Cause goes in. Jin opens up the pit. Can he land another one onto Happy Cloud? Happy Cloud just barely makes it out of there alive. Woo! Good for him. That's always fun. Oh my God! Never mind. Oh. I've never seen a caster curse happen so instantly. I'm sorry, Happy Cloud. That was my fault. I take full responsibility. Oof.
Kaz is angry and he is just smacking the crap out of a Happy Cloud. No survivors, says Alistar. And Naughty Boys coming out to a bit of a lead here after securing that first dragon, securing a little gold lead, and securing the teamfight win.
Dang, this is going to be such a great series. Both of these teams pushing back at each other just in so many different ways. Clearly, I mean, constant fighting. They're down about 2K on the side of Upwardtrends, but this game can still go anywhere. F. Dingus and Kaz popping off. Absolutely. Yeah, he's 3-1-2 on Alistar.
He's got a 300 gold bounty. I mean, that's a very rich cow. If anyone can manage to secure that bounty, that'll be quite the gold infusion.
Yeah, he's got 400 gold less than his mid laner right now. As a support, so
he is 500 gold up on his counterpart Berserk. Those kills really coming in hot with the gold. But yeah, once again, there's 4 people closing in on bot lane here.
Now Vizzy moving around the corner here. Looks like they just want that pink ward. Ooh, Julie from Bakugan against Arthur Dent right here. Tarded coming into the mix. Arthur Dent saying that he might need to get to his allies right here. And Kled ulting in on top of Arthur Dent. But Happy Cloud going even deeper than Kled. Whew. Yo-yoing back, and they're going to disengage. Maybe let this Rift Herald go over to the enemy team. Maybe they'll contest it. Looks like they're happy.
Sides are about half health, but the Happy Cloud's Yone ultimate is down, so it does look like they're gonna give it up.
Yeah, he has gotten out of some pretty tricky situations with that. Farm-wise up here, oh, a little bit of a skirmish, just back and forth, back and forth. Arthur Dent and Tarded have been smacking each other around the whole game. It is the ballad of top lane. Ooh, they stopped Vizzy. Quaz going in right there. Let's see if they're going to follow up and go all the way. And they are. That was the Gale Force. That was the power of Jhin right there. God. So much of his health gone so quickly. And now just Thresh.
Vizzy greeting out.
Yeah, up for a little bit too long here. And Julie here as well. Yone rotating down and a teleport coming behind. They want to turn this into a fight, actually. It looks like Arthur Dent is here with a Happy Cloud. Let's see, the Glue Eater boys are in it to win it. Let's see, Thresh in here deep. Jhin, ooh, not able to bring down Jhin, and Happy Cloud probably going to be taken out by Kaisful right there. Zelius ulting in. It's 11-5. Naughty Boys are really starting to widen the gap here. About a 4K gold lead with the Mountain Drake on top of that as well.
Naughty Boys are making really good use of their...
oh my god, Lachance Fanakout going in deep here. Julie from Bakugan taking some damage. He did drop the Rift Herald right here. Arthur Dent popping Julie from Bakugan into here. He was maybe going to jump over the wall, but Tarded's there as well. Arthur Dent looking so low. He is going to go down. Lachance Fanakout able to get rid of the Rift Herald and escape. Thresh and Aphelios back in the lane. Sorry, not Aphelios. Lachance Fanakout right there.
And these fights are just all going in Naughty Boy's favor, and I have to say that it's strange to me that Upwardtrends are actually trying to take these fights. You know, they know they're down gold, they're down mythics basically across the board. You know, a lot of the reason Olaf was able to tank up so much there in that fight is he had his completed Gore Drinker, so he was just, you know, drain tanking, and as soon as he got low, he popped that Gore Drinker, it was practically full health again. You really have to wait to scale on the Upwardtrends side. You know, you have a Yone who has no crit yet, like literally no crit so far. You know,
Definitely.
your Nidalee did not have items just yet. She just picked up that Night Harvester, and yeah, this is another Drake going over to the Naughty Boys. They're in a very commanding lead.
Absolutely. This is one of those moments where you start looking for some angular opportunities to gain some micro victories. You're looking for your picks. You're looking for your steals. You're looking for your mismatched fights when you can take them on the side of Upwardtrends. But as the gold lead increases, those opportunities become fewer and fewer. So we'll see what they can find here.
A gold lead has ballooned to a 5K gold lead. I would have said that like back about 5 minutes ago when it wasn't that bad, when it was only a 2K gold lead. Upwardtrends could have just looked to play it safe, do some farming, because their team definitely does scale much better. The enemy team really just has a Jhin has like it's more of a split push focused team comp with the Rise and the Kled. You have double semi-global ults and double teleport, so they're going to be wanting to get this early advantage so they can roll with it into the mid game and start dropping into that 1-3-1 that you can see is happening right now. Actually, Rises in the top lane. Kled is moving
coming up with Happy Cloud right here. He ults right in onto Zelius. Let's see if they can get this kill. So close. The shutdown does go to Yone. Now Julie from Bakugan is here. Ooh, and he is pretty strong, and so is Quaz. I don't know if Lachance Fanakout's going to get out of this. Happy Cloud here to help out as well. Nidalee is a slippery champion, though. He does dodge an axe, and maybe he's going to get out of there.
Knock up.
Oh, and the pit. Jhin opens the pit. Lands that first hit. Arthur Dent here, though, maybe for some revenge. And look at that. 2 picks. Yes, they lost someone, but they got some shutdown money in their pocket. They're going to take that all the way to the general store. Maybe buy themselves something nice. And real quick, just want to say a big congratulations to Rescued, who said they just got to the plat promos. Congratulations. You're definitely just going to crush it and get right into plat on your first try. Unless this is not your first try, in which case, never the mind, I'm already wrong. More of this Poland Springs energy drink for me. Caffeine, hell of a drug. Julie from Bakugan coming in here. Happy Cloud finding himself in a duel. They are of even levels, but now it is mismatched. And Zelius here to maybe pick up the kill. Let's see where it gets donated. Happy Cloud taking about half of each of their health bars. A flash forward from the Quaz, knocking him away from the lantern right now. Vizzy trying to find his way to salvation, but they drop all the pink wards onto the lantern. Such good. They knew immediately to do that. Really well done. T. Schmidt wondering
Julie unable to click that lantern through all the vision control.
It's brilliant.
that Naughty Boys had there for that fight.
It's brilliant. It feels mean, but it's honestly just good League of Legends right there. T. Schmidt wondering how many Denny Grand Slams you can buy with that much gold. A lot. A flay from Thresh lands the hook right there. LeChance fan account jumping in, and the kill is gonna go to Thresh, but that's still gold into the pockets of Upwardtrends. Another pick. We said they needed to make those things happen, and they are across the map.
Yeah, they're kind of picking up these back-end kills after losing.
Oh, and here's another one. Happy Cloud going in. He does get Zelius. That's another kill in his pocket right there. Now, they're still down, but they're making stuff happen all over the map.
Yeah, Yone takes those. Yone takes those for sure.
Yeah, we've got a saying here in the LBLCS. We take those. It applies to everything. Next
now,
dragon.
Zelius is dead for the upcoming dragon, but he does have TP, so it won't be the biggest deal. I think a bigger thing here is that Happy Cloud will have Flash, will have Ultimate, and will probably have his Infinity Edge. No, not quite. For the next dragon fight, this is where they can look to maybe contest. You have Mythics complete across the board. It is kind of their last hope, really. If they lose this fight,
well, it's not so yet, right? If they lose this fight and they don't lose the game, they've sort of got like one more point to just sort of like reverse sweep all of the dragons.
No, the problem
it's a lot
is
less likely,
that
but
yeah, if they lose this fight, they're gonna be down so much tempo.
Speaking of the fight, I mean, they're just gonna burn down that dragon like right away. Jin opens up the pit here, does land the first shot. Doesn't look like he's gonna get any kills just yet, but now everyone is on to Berserk right there. Nothing Thresh could do. And look at that. Rise
straight for Baron.
Ulting right to the Baron. Such a good use of that ability. Quaz just be standing there as a bodyguard. Oh, damn, that was so sweet. That is so sweet.
Excellent team play. And yeah, that's what I was saying. Like this, they really need to be careful there, because if they lost that fight, which they did.
Oh, and now another fight starting right up. Quaz maybe gonna stun up Happy Cloud. They do. Happy Cloud maybe gets out of there. Let's see if they pursue this line of combat here. Oh my god, Zelius. So much damage. What the hell, man?
Islam, 2 items, completed Seraphs is really just nuking. And yeah, that's huge. This gold lead is still only 5k right now. Closing in on 6, but once this Baron push is done, I'm expecting close to a 10k gold lead. And yeah, like I was saying, before that dragon was even taken, Upwardtrends really need to be careful there, because if they lose that fight, they lose so much tempo. They're gonna have dead people, and you have a Rise ultimate to help with the rotation over to the Baron, which is exactly what happened. They burn it down with the machine gun Rise and the Jhin, and now they are 5-man strong. They're looking to 1-3-1 with their double globals, and just make the best use out of this Baron buff that they possibly can.
Yeah, reasonable. Talk to me about Cinderella stories. Talk to me about comebacks. Like, do you see a way? Is this a situation where you would feel like all hope is lost? What do you think here with that?
I think you hope that the Naughty Boys mismanaged their Baron push. If you let your side lanes push up too far without your other lanes without your mid lane having pressure, you can collapse really quick, get a quick pick. We might be seeing that happen right now, actually. TP coming
Absolutely.
in.
Teleport coming in right here. LeChan's fan account definitely caught out. House Slippery, can they be a flash right over the wall? Oh, there is a lantern, but I don't know if they're going to get to it. And Happy Cloud right away jumps into the middle, but Quaz is right there, gets the knockup. Absolutely exhaust coming out. So much damage, but no deaths just yet. Julie from Bakugan. Oh, wow, that's a big shield that comes out right here, but Jin opens up the pit, and Quaz is right in there, knocking people up. Let's see if anybody can be brought down. Vizzy is low, Happy Cloud going back. Julie from Bakugan actually low. Happy Cloud gets the kill, and Kaisaful may have gone too far. Heals himself to survive a little bit longer, but Yone gets that kill, and that is more crucial gold into the pockets of Upward Trends. That was a 2 for 3, and they are pressing this issue. It's just Alistar and Kled left alive. Happy Cloud here. Kled does land something onto him. He's got red buff. Going to flash away. Gets another summoner spell to boot. That is what Upward Trends needed. That was the first chapter of a Cinderella story. Now, if they're able to finish that story in a positive manner, that's up to them. But wow. Good fight.
Yeah, that's exactly what they needed. They needed to get that pick onto the Flashless Rise. Wasn't able to escape without a flash and was just bursted down instantly, unable to even stopwatch before he died. And then, you know, you have a 4v5 and Naughty Boys weren't able to win it. So their Baron is gone. They really, I don't think they got a single turret. I think they got mid turret maybe. Yeah, they got the mid inner turret, but that was it. That's great news for Upward Trends here. This is maybe the comeback story, right here, right now.
It might be, but at the very least, it's the first beats of it. They've got a long, long road to trudge because Naughty Boys still up a significant amount of gold, 3 dragons, and in just 34 sweet seconds, we're going to see another Drake come up, and this could put Soul right in their pocket, which is, of course, exactly where they want it to go. So they're going to try very hard to get it. I don't need to explain that to you. You've all played the league before.
Yeah, this is Ocean Soul. It's very, very powerful, and it's gonna be tough. It's really gonna be tough. Oh, geez.
It's going to be tough, but they want it. They're going to try and go for it. Arthur Dent, some probing barrels thrown out there. Now Naughty Boys has the Scuttle Crab. Got some movement speed. Got some vision right there. Both teams backing up, testing the field of battle, seeing who is going to start this off and where. Question is, Poke is going to come into play. Who's got more? Who can land the skill shots? LeChan's fan account been on point with these spears so far for the whole game. Let's see if he can land some here. And he does onto Tarded. Unfortunately, the man has so much, but who's behind? It's Quaz, a giant Alistar. Right behind. Let's see. Now the pressure's on, and right in that moment of indecision, they leap. Tarded leaping way back in. Quaz coming around, a shutdown onto Kled right there. Let's see what else can happen. LeChan's fan account tries to get onto the back line, but it might not be enough. Thresh going down right there. LeChan's fan account low, goes into the Dragon Pit and is taken down. That is a 4 for 1 in favor of Naughty Boys. That might be the game. Let's see what they're going to do with this.
Kaz with the monster flank there, just completely destroying that team fight. Happy Cloud was literally not able to do anything, just got, you know, backdoored by the Alistar, knocked up for 10 years, and died. Yeah. So that's, oh my god, the Hex Flash.
Yeah, man. I mean, what can you do about that? That was wild. That was brilliant, though. That was not just having a gold lead. That was positioning. That was engaging at the exact right moment. That was closing the jaws of the trap the moment that the enemy realized that it was there. The moment that they were like, how do we get out of this? Bam, Kled ult. Bam, Jin ult, and right there, the hammer and the anvil. Alistar keeps them all in place, and they come out with a massive lead and maybe a second Baron to boot.
Maybe, yeah, maybe Almost Dozen can try to steal this from over the wall. Ooh, not a chance.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta believe in situations like that. You might as well toss a spear out. You might get a highlight play out of it. It's always worth a try.
Yeah, now hopefully Naughty Boys learned from their mistakes last time, and they don't send their flashless splitters too far up before other lanes have pressure. It does look like they're still sending Kled, who has teleport, up to the top lane, but maybe the rest of them are all going to group in on the spot lane to push together in safety.
Yeah, I mean, safety in numbers, they've got it. Kled strong enough to survive on their own. T. Schmidt asks, is this a best of 3? You're dang right it is. And this is game 1, which seems to be favoring the Naughty Boys right here. They've got
I gotta say, Kaz has been an absolute beast this game. 4-1-13, 17 kill participation out of the 24 kills. He has basically won his team almost every fight. What a crit.
Yeah, fourth shot does half of Happy Cloud's health. Like, that's rough. That's a rough situation to find yourself in.
Yeah, and yeah, as big of a fan of Cinderella stories as I am, I think this game might be over. I think we're gonna have to like look into what Upwardtrends can do next game to make sure something like this doesn't happen again.
No, that's true. Definitely. All right, Pissy. Oh my God! Look at that. The Gale Force damage coming out right there. Jhin ultimate being dropped. Happy Cloud trying to get out of there, but Quaz locking everybody in place, and that's a double kill for Jhin. A third person going down right there, and Zelius ulting the team forward just to get some better angling. Going on to the healing pad for a moment right there. Oh my God, Berserk getting an incredible kill right there. My computer's paused, which means that the spectator bug is back. And that's where the game is going to end for us. We don't get to see the Nexus explode. They had a whole patch where this bug wasn't there, but I guess, yeah, right? Yeah, let's just...
I mean, that's game for Naughty Boys.
Zoom
GG.
in for
Naughty
a moment
Boys
of
up
victory
1-0.
for Berserk right there. Yeah, what a game. What a freaking game. Yeah, February
That was just super clean on the side of Naughty Boys there. Kaz, oh man, I really hope that this Alistar is banned away.
Naughty Boys did take game 1, yes.
Yeah.
Flow Snake inviting me to a game. Just saying hey to some good friends there. Let's see. Say ready for invite. Yeah, I mean, I think, like, get rid of that Alistar. I think you gotta get rid of that Jhin. That feels like a thing that... T. Schmidt is saying hi to Flow Snake. Fantastic. Can we pay out to people? Ev Dingus, if you are here, which I just saw you, yeah, pay it out. Naughty Boys, 1 game 1. Flow Snake. We're using this stream to facilitate a conversation between two people who can definitely message each other, but I see no better use of the low budget stream like ours. Let's just update the scores here. Yeah, I mean, do you think that was draft? Do you think that was play? What are the things that Upwardtrend can do to elevate their play to the next level and maybe bring this to a game 3?
I think in the game itself, it was mostly the play. I do think Upwardtrends had the superior scaling team, but they just didn't quite execute onto their win condition. win conditions that game. You have a hard scaling Yone and a Felios, with a top lane Gragas. Arthur Dunn is an incredible player. He was winning lane basically that whole game. But I think his team really needed a tank Gragas there to frontline, to just be that beefy boy that does not die in the front for their team composition. And after getting to an early disadvantage, instead of pulling back saying, hey, we got this, let's just farm out for another 10-15 minutes and we'll be able to win fights at the third dragon, they kept trying to make these almost desperate plays in the jungle, where they had not enough vision and not enough information to really secure the wins on these little skirmishes. And from these skirmishes, Naughty Boys pulled out into a really big gold lead, and they just took their wallets and smacked Upwardtrends over the head with it. So, this next game, I think you need to take away that Alistar. It was just too big of a playmaker for the side of Naughty Boys. But the draft, I think overall was really not bad.
I'm gonna try and learn how to do predictions. Okay. What to do is okay. All right. Okay. Interesting. All right, they're gonna take a bathroom break real quick, but we're here still.
We are here still
For you guys.
Will there be a pro draft for the second game?
I don't know. There wasn't for the first game. Let's see. New chem tank is insane, says the Quaz, who is just in that game. Yeah, definitely. It looks like it, man. Pretty.
On this patch, chem tank was reduced. Has a 200 gold reduced cost, maybe even 400 gold reduced cost. So for those engaged supports, it is just absolutely huge.
Yeah, and I mean they made great use of it. I think it's safe to say that flank was so good. That was a highlight play for sure. One day in the far-flung future, if we ever get replay technology, that'll be so sweet. Oh, we don't have replay technology.
We could go back in the spectator.
We could download. Okay, let's download the game. Let's go back.
Watch it back.
Somebody throw out a musical genre. We'll see if we have some copyright-free music for that. Ryan says Jin will always be the staple pick for ADC in Naughty Boys. I think that's reasonable. You guys used it really, really well. Super, super effectively. Let's see here. Let's pick something. All right, how about this? Chat, do you want something that's peaceful? Do you want something that's maybe odd? T. Schmidt says sea shanties. I don't have sea shanties, although I've been told that the Wellerman is making a big comeback on TikTok. Here are the sections of copyright-free music I have. Oh, never mind.
We're getting into game though.
We're getting into game. So we're just going to go back to the dull roar of the crowd in the background.
Hold that thought, because we have picks and bans coming out again. It does look like Naughty Boys are still giving up some of those bans for being late, but hopefully they're able to remove that playmaking ability from. Oh, wait a second. Sorry, I got my sides mixed up.
No. You were right.
Wait. Oh, yeah.
Yep, Naughty Boys is on the right side this time. They are
Okay.
still giving up some of those. Looks like one ban, I believe. Ryan chanting for the Naughty Boys. But yeah, I mean, I think they played really well around even having a lack of bans there. Okay, we got the Olaf ban coming out. They're saying none of that. We don't want that to be in the first round. We can handle Jin if it gets picked, but we want to get rid of the Olaf. Being able to ignore CC is just too annoying. Let's see, Arthur Dent. Who will Arthur Dent pick up? Pantheon right away. Now that'll be interesting. I do wonder if that is going into the hands of Arthur Dent. And the Jin taken from the other side. Jin Hecarim going over to the Naughty Boys right there. Very strong champions.
Yeah, Kaisaful able to get his hands on that Jin once again. We saw how impactful it was last game, and I'm surprised that the Upwardtrends are willing to let these picks go. I mean, they haven't made any moves towards this Alistar either. I guess the Silas is sort of a soft don't pick Alistar if you want to win. Silas with Alistar ult is absolutely insanely OP, but we'll have to see what this third pick in the first round is going to be. Tristana.
Interesting. I kind of love that. I've been playing a lot of Tristana recently. Thank you. It was an accident. I do just want to say I honestly love that Ryan is still watching all of this. Not able to play, but he's here in spirit alongside his team because that's what you do. You show up for your team. Gangplank getting banned out. So they're not convinced that Pantheon is going into the top lane.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be a Pantheon jungle.
Sure. That seems reasonable. Cassiopeia ban right there. Aurelia. Yeah, that's two top lane bans against Arthur Dent for sure. Two champions we've seen him stir up some trouble with. I wonder if we get another.
They don't want Arthur Dent to get his hands on that.
Do they ban the Alistar though? Is it worth it? The Syndra. That is two bans against Zelius right there. They do not want that man on those mid lane champions. And in Aurelian Soul? Is this a thing I'm not aware of? Is this something that gets picked often?
Oh. But it's possible.
Yeah. Okay, switches back over to the Rise.
Is just going to go back to the Rise. Yeah, understandable. Rise has a much stronger lane against the Silas. Is really able to bully him out with that range advantage, and Silas can never really get onto the Rise between Phase Rush and the very long duration route. So if Zelius plays this correctly, Happy Cloud should just be stuck under his turret the whole game. Looks like they're going to pick up the Jax or Arthur Dent here. They really want him on a carry champion this time around.
This is Upwardtrends against the wall, right? They either extend the series or they lose it here. And Jax is what they want to put in Arthur Dent's hands, who I think is very safe to say can be a monstrous carry in these games. Berserk gonna grab this set. Okay, the Thresh was up, but they say, we want set. We want you to be able to yeet their front line into their back line. And probably be followed up with some... I mean, wow, actually, I kind of love that everybody has a jump.
Rel.
And Rel maybe coming in here. And
They're
Quaz,
picking this Rel as a lane counter.
wow.
For set support.
Sure.
Jeez.
Do you know how that works? You want to talk me through it?
Yeah, so Rel's Q will instantly destroy any shields that she hits.
Mhm.
So one of Set's biggest strong points is that he gets really low, and then he gets a shield for his entire health bar, which buys so much time for his team, and is what enables him to be so tanky in the support role. And this Rel is going to completely negate that shield. Is very powerful counter engage as well. If Jax or Pantheon is looking to jump in, Rel has a very easy time peeling for her team, and can also at the same time get in a really solid engage when paired with this Hecarim and this Kled. So yeah, I'm really liking the Naughty Boys comp this time around. They have really strong solo laners in terms of carry potential, and this Jhin is just always ready to provide utility, CC, backup, execution, you name it, he's got it. So this is going to be a really interesting game to see.
It absolutely will be. Yeah, I mean, like, both of these teams, you know, even when Upward Trend was down, still clearly playing really proficiently, getting picks all over the map, still making things happen, because that's what you gotta do. And now, I mean, we've got the requisite 2 minutes and 11 seconds left to just talk about random stuff. I mean, like, looking at this composition, I gotta say, I love what Upward Trends has. That's where I'm putting my money this game. I put it on Naughty Boys last time. Oh my god, wait, the betting stuff. All right, let's see if I can do this. Dang it.
Suddenly realizes. Well, since you're putting your money on Upward Trends, I'll just talk about their team for a little bit then, I guess, while you get this figured out. Upward Trends definitely putting together more of a side lane focused team. You have your Pantheon jungle who, once mid game comes, can ult into any like sort of side lane duel, and able to back up that Jax in the split push at a moment's notice. Ryze is able to rotate faster than the Sylas, but Sylas can steal that ulti and rotate along with him, which is kind of funny. And you know, Tristana has relatively good wave clear for an ADC, has good range once the game starts dragging on, and is is going to be able to escape a lot of this dive pressure that is coming from the side of Naughty Boys if she times her rocket jump correctly.
I did it. I did the prediction, guys.
Hey,
everything's gonna be okay. Predictions are live.
Predict Upward Trends this time again. Although I do think Naughty Boys have a stronger team. I want to see the Cinderella. I want to see the Cinderella story. I want to see a game 3.
Yeah, I don't know. I love what Upper Trend has going on. I love that everybody can immediately be at any location of the fight, if they need to. We're gonna switch over real quick. Yeah, get those predictions in. Switch on over. Yeah, I love that everybody can
exhaust Hecarim.
Exhaust Smite. What a good Hecarim skin. Wow, immediately getting into game. All right, let's see what these folks can do. Got second chances.
Naughty Boys
here.
have two horse horse riders leading the charge out of their base here.
They have brought more horses to the battlefield. Although, is Hecarim a centaur ghost? What's up with Hecarim? Rel's got like a legit horse, or is that a transformer?
Is like a ferromancer. She's a metal bender, and you know the horse is made of metal. So
love that. Love that. Toph Beifong, of course. The spiritual leader of metal bending. T. Schmidt says Rel turns her horse into pants. Now, when you said Ferromancer, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Wait. Did somebody just donate $100 to us? Wait a second.
Nice.
I
probably butchered that name, but holy.
SX listen. Wait, what in God's name? SX Lixie. Oh God, dyslexia. This is a rough time to have a battle with you. Thank you so much for the donation. Wait, what? I feel like normally we have a thing that actually I don't know if anyone's donated to us before. I think we just had subs. Holy shit.
Holy.
Everything else aside, again, I cannot pronounce your name. And I hope that you derive joy from that, at the very least, that I cannot truly pronounce your name. But thank you so much for the $100 donation. You're wonderful. You're incredible. We promise to use that money to improve the community and all the silly things that we're doing around here. Dear God, there's a fight happening in the top lane. Arthur Dent fighting Tarded. He's got the level advantage. Wow. What the fuck? Okay. So,
Yeah.
SX, listen, I can't say your name, man. I can't say your name. I wish you had an easier name to say so that I could properly thank you. But has donated.
Bois out here single-handedly trying to uplift low budget to high budget. Jesus.
You're
Christ.
at least bringing us to a medium budget. Thank you. Thank
like
you.
We're picking up Captain Flowers.
What the hell?
Holy shit.
SX. Listen. I don't even know. It's Slice. God damn it. Of course it's Slice. Slice?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just Slice, but spelled with extra cool. Slice, you're incredible. Much like the fight that's happening right here in the bot lane, we have a gank happening right here. Quaz does flash out and a jump in. First blood goes to the set. Can they get a second blood right there? Kaisiful walking up trying to get a kill, but is he going to go down? Is he going to trade a kill? Let's see. 2 turret shots, maybe a 3rd turret shot. Oh, and they are going to clean up here. Oh my God.
3 kills
So
for 2.
cool stuff happening in the game, cool stuff happening out of the game. Truly bonkers. I can't tell you how much that means to us. Thank you so much. That has not happened before at all. So Slice, you're very nice. And that, I hope, was worth it. My God. All right, we can't be flabbergasted the entire game, although I assure you I could. Arthur Dent and Tarded dueling back up here. Tarded able to grab this Kled again, and he showed us last game. He said, hey, I'm very familiar with this champion, and I can make it work. What the? Whoa! What? What the fuck? Dude, wait, what? Is that
Are these real?
what the?
Are you for real, bro?
What the?
Holy
what
shit.
the? What in? Oh, what? What? Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know. I'm locked into the stream.
Holy
If somebody else can find out what's going on.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, it's on the If you fucking got us, that's so good, dude. That is so good.
Damn.
That is so good. Oh my god.
All right, that was a fucking wild ride.
Wait, that is so good.
That was a wild ride.
Listen, you know what? That is so fucking good, dude. Fucking absolutely worth it. Well done. Oh my god, that was so fucking good. Oh, you got us, dude. You got us. That was fucking sweet. Oh my god. Why ride roller coasters, guys? Why even do it? That's perfect. That's perfect. Dude, you were onto him for sure.
Yo, Cloud has the level 6. Oh.
Slice, you're fantastic, man. That was so fucking good. Oh my god. Hey, that's the best 6 minutes of casting that I've ever done in my life. Here we go. We got LeChance fan account getting sniped right there by Zelius. Let's check in with the game, guys. Let's check in with the game. So fucking good. All right. We've got Naughty Boys in the lead and up 1 game right here. You know, the real question is, has Upwardtrends shaken off game 1? Are they going to be able to come into this? Are they going to bring it back? Are they going to be able to make their composition come together? But they've trapped Berserk right here. Maybe Quaz actually kind of low. Tristana might be able to get the kill here. Jumps in to get the kill. Maybe going to be able to jump out. The exhaust does go down. An unstoppable Happy Cloud comes in. Let's see if he can get Julie from Bakugan. He does flash and he gets the shutdown right there. Nice. And Happy Cloud puts some real money in his pocket. Yeah,
we're still Digibucks, but you know.
Still Digibucks, but that's a-okay.
Vizzy jumping in. This is bold. He's under half health.
He is.
That Hail of Blades burst is just.
He's under half
easy
health.
Trades, I
he
guess.
had ultimate though.
Yeah.
He had ultimate though, so I can understand that. You know, Tristana, sometimes you weigh the balance and see. I'll tell you what, that was $2,500 of excitement. I was literally thinking, I was like, we're gonna have to return this. Like, like 2,000 seems like a mistake. Oh, we got a pause right here.
Pause.
Quaz lagging as you would expect, 1K ping, and Tristana's lagging as well. You know, we've got a nice pause here to decompress. The teams are gonna go to their respective corners, swish some water around in their mouths, spit it out into a bucket while they talk to their coach, who talks to them about being tough and, you know, wipes the sweat from their eyes. And then the bell's gonna ring and they'll be right back in there. I've never boxed before. I don't know if you can tell. It's actually not true. I did box. There was like a club that I like went and did one like club boxing thing at, but I was doing another sport at the time. They were like, listen, you can't go and do a thing where you get punched in the head all day and then come and do this. I was like, all right, I understand. And boy, howdy, would I have been punched in the head. Well,
I have a little bit more faith in Pasty's ability to throw down.
In whose ability to throw down?
Past you. The you of the past.
Oh,
Little
past.
LeChance.
Oh, little LeChance. Yeah, I mean, you know, little LeChance could scrap for sure. It looks like some R's coming out. Maybe they're ready to get back into this. Let's have a moment where we check in with the casters. Have you ever been skydiving before, or bungee jumping, or sort of anything like that?
No.
Fair
but
Ooh,
I have jumped off
yes.
a bridge a couple times.
A Norway Pete's here. Wait,
And
what?
that is not as dark as that sounds.
No, sure. just like base jumping, or you just found like a rad bridge that you like to jump
No,
off
it's like yeah, like base jumping. Me and a
What?
couple buddies, a
Oh
couple
shit!
years back, almost 10 years at this point. It was like 7 or 8 years back. We were in. Oh, another pause coming out.
Another
I guess I
pause.
can keep
That's
telling
great
my
because I want to
story
hear this
then.
story. Also, what's up,
Yeah,
Norway
so,
Pete? Party is here.
July 4th, me and a couple buddies went out, saw the fireworks, got on this nice bridge in Boston.
That's awesome.
And we got the fireworks going, and then we took a couple dives into the water. It was a lot of fun at the time. I had to throw those shorts away.
Did you
at the
jump
end
into
of
the
it.
Charles? Was that the?
Yes, it was actually the Charles. Thank you for
Classic.
reminding me of the name. 'Cause
Absolutely, man.
I absolutely cannot remember for the life of me. Yeah, we went bridge diving, I guess. I don't know what you want to really call it.
Yeah, that's
It was
awesome.
a lot of fun.
No, Charles is a good river. That's awesome. I am afraid of heights. Norway Pete, it sounds like, has also, he went, I guess that would be bungee jumping.
Next level.
Yeah,
Oh,
next
looks
level,
like
man.
we're back into the game actually.
Oh, we are. Tristana picking up a noon quiver here.
Yeah. Well, let's recap the game for a bit because we got really sidetracked for about 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, 10 minutes in this 8-minute game, we've been distracted. But hey, it hasn't been without its own fanfare. Yeah, no, it does seem like, okay, we got 1,000 gold discrepancy. Norway Pete, you skydived? Sorry, I'm incredibly distractible. That's impressive, man.
The caffeine talking.
It's the caffeine talking, for sure.
Oh, we got a game coming in on
yes,
volley.
we do. Pantheon jumps down here. Let's see. It's a 3v2, and Kaisaful taking a lot of damage. That bomb right there, Happy Cloud goes in, finishes him off, and they're going to try and get Julie from Bakugan as well, but the exhaust is on Happy Cloud, and he's going to go down. Let's see if this fight continues. Celius has blue buff. Lachance Vandicount does jump in. Celius going low. Get the shutdown onto Tristana right there, and they're going to keep on going. That is 2 kills and a third jump over. Vizzy finds himself a Quaz. Oh, and a flash away. Smart move there. This is what I'm saying. Just remember, folks, I put my money on Upward Trend this game. I put my money on Naughty Boys last game. I was right the first time, maybe I'll be right the second time.
Chun's pulling the trigger on that Pantheon ult and just absolutely destroying the skirmish.
Hey, look at this Tristana's KDA. You're up in farm by 10 farm, 3-1-3. You've got money in the bank, and Tristana is just so fun to play when you've like. That's the kind of thing where like, sure, Naughty Boys have all of these power picks, but Tristana can just jump onto this Jhin and totally remove them.
Damage.
And honestly, same with everybody to one extent or another. It's not just Jhin.
I mean, Tristana has her mythic, the only one with her mythic right now.
Bois versus Berserk, pretty much nothing. Nothing.
Boz just kind of looks at the set, goes, "What are you doing?" and walks away.
I need to build Gale Force more, huh?
Yeah, Gale Force is really strong. It actually was nerfed this patch. The cooldown was increased from 60 seconds to 90 seconds, but it is still absolutely a powerhouse ADC item. Gives so much extra mobility to, these traditionally immobile champions.
Some plates going over to Tarded. Man's gonna put that money to good use. Now, Arthur Dent, again. Wait, no, the Pantheon was first pick. And we're seeing it do some work, Rift Herald is, of course, on Hecarim right here. But, I don't know, hasn't been used yet. Arthur Dent deciding not to go in. Did I think he was gonna try? Yes, I did. And I was wrong. that's just going to be the pattern, right? He's going to try and dismount Kled. You see a lot of pings coming out right here. Vizzy jumping right onto Zelius right there, and I think an exhaust came out as well. Vizzy's still alive. Gonna burn out, though, absolutely. And it's a 3v1 onto Berserk right here. Ooh, that was a 2-for-1 in favor of Naughty Boys. And that...
donating that shutdown over got too hyped up from how far ahead he was.
I think they were trapped. Oh, LeChamp's fan account getting the kill onto Quaz with a spear there. I mean, it's second dragon, you know, it's whatever. That was nice though. That's something to be proud of. Ooh.
Solid snipe, solid snipe.
Some plate money going over. I mean, gold is actually really close. Definitely different from last game, for certain. Ryan saying, Ryan chanting 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. We'll see if he can get his wish right here. Rift Herald coming out, Happy Cloud and Pantheon coming in. Rift Herald is gonna charge. Woo, Julie from Bakugan gets yeeted back into the tower. It looks like the tower is not gonna go down this time around. Arthur Dent looks like being ulted on, flashes away. It's an unmounted Kled versus a low health Jax. I don't know who wins that fight.
I'm really confused at what Jax is building here. Maybe going for the Ravenous Hydra, but it's, I don't know, he's just sitting on a lot of components.
He's hedging his bets.
Yeah, whereas, you know, the Kled has the full Sunfire Aegis now. It's going to be very, very strong.
Jin tries to... Jin tries to steal it with a W. I love that. You gotta try.
Yeah, the game is very even right now, but Naughty Boys are up 2 dragons.
Right.
It looks like it will only be a Cloud Soul though, so not the most impactful soul, but it's still going to be very, very good to have.
Yeah, I mean, there's money in those Drake stats, right? Like,
yeah.
Oh.
Those are high value Drakes too, a Mountain and a Fire Drag. Ooh.
Yeah, now it's gonna be Ocean Soul, is that what it is?
Cloud Soul.
Cloud Soul. Okay. Well, let's see if they can make something happen here. In the bot lane, obviously some people...
Den jumps in.
Yeah, Pantheon hiding in the bushes here. Just people being patient right now. They know the next... Oh, LeChamp's fan account sitting on a ward. He senses it.
Ooh.
They're going to clear that out. Give the ward kill over to Vizzy. Good job on that. Ryan says move speed is always valuable. True, true.
You don't get the move speed until you get the Cloud Soul, though. That is.
Oh, let's see here. LeChamp's fan account jumping onto Quaz, and they're gonna commit onto this. Vizzy getting knocked back, but let's see. Still autoing Quaz right there, not able to get the kill, and Vizzy is gonna be taken down. And Happy Cloud is here, but he's exhausted. And LeChamp's fan account has to flash over, and Happy Cloud able to get one kill.
My God, Happy Cloud!
Almost able to get 2. Man was starting to pop off right there. But that's gonna be a 3-for-1 right there. Arthur Gent.
I was so close to being 2 more kills picked up.
Yeah.
But just barely not quite there. You know what? We can try, if you want, we can try rewinding in the spectator client right now.
I am truthfully, I am terrified to mess with it. There have been times with this, just for some reason, that like I've done one little thing that Streamlabs hasn't liked, and boom, everything crashes. So we'll practice our replay technology at some point. I do know that it's possible. I know that it's possible to like have somebody else do it and then just like put it up onto the stream. But I don't know how to do that. So, who do you think wins real late game? Which team do you think is scarier to fight against?
Oh, Naughty Boys.
You think not? Yeah, Naughty Boys.
For sure. Yeah.
Just hard. So at what point in the game has it just gone too far for Upwardtrends? And
you know what? I actually want to take that back.
Hey, Tarded and Arthur Dent fighting real here. Tarded, real close to remounting, and he pulls it off. Oof, and the level 7 Kled. coming out. Fizzy on a ward there.
I mean, this Kled is just really far ahead right now in terms of gold.
So you want to take it back? Sorry, you were saying.
Yeah, I think the Jax is eventually going to outscale. I mean, obviously at this point you're trying to fight a Sunfire Aegis plus Bramble Vest tank Kled. It's really hard to fight that, and yeah, as we saw there, he just doesn't win that yet. But you know, once he gets 2-3 items, Jax will definitely be able to just clap anyone that shows up to fight him. And you have Silas, who scales quite well too, but we might be getting into a dragon fight here.
We absolutely will be. This Cloud Drake going back, resetting a little bit. Let's see what they can do. Pantheon channeling us all, jumping right on in here. Quaz jumps into the back, and Visi in some trouble, fleeing, tries to jump and reposition himself. Autos onto Quaz right there. They are going to get a kill. Jin opens up the pit. Lachin, fan account, going to be taken down. And Arthur Dent, Berserk, and Visi super low. Oh, I don't know if Fizzy makes it out of there. Jumps over the wall. Oh, but might take Berserk out with him. Let's see. Oh my God, he remounts the last second. And Arthur Dent gonna be taken down as well. Vizzy trapped. No place to go. Just gonna get some auto attacks off. And that is gonna be a royal flush.
Full flush.
Indeed,
full ace. And yeah, this is right now is pretty much when Naughty Boys are the strongest. You have Rise on 2 items. You have your tank Kled. You have your super fed Hecarim. This mid game is just absolutely really powerful for the side of Naughty Boys.
And they capitalized. I mean, that was such a good response from Quaz right there. Like, and Quaz and Julie from Bakugan, bringing everyone together, dropping the Hecarim ult on him, forcing Visi to reposition right there, and them just barely winning a fight on the other side, but then being trapped on the wrong side of the map, and they were just able to pick them off one by one. And these fights against Kled keep, you just keep being 1 or 2 autos away from actually killing Kled, and then right back on Skarl.
Yeah, and this Kled build is something that's actually super obnoxious. You you go tank Kled, you build a Styrax and a Gargoyle Stoneplate. Usually Kled's main weakness is that you get dismounted.
Arthur Dent jumping right in though, doesn't even care. Let's see.
I don't know if he wins this, actually. He's already half health.
Either he's got to dismount him, and he's starting to run away. Yeah, it's the flash right there, and I think, interesting. Arthur Dent's sticking around because Pantheon's here as well. Jumps in, does dismount him, but let's see what else he can do, and Hecarim just takes him out, and Kled is right back on to Skarl. Lachan's fan account definitely going to be taken down. That's a double kill, but a fight on the other end of the map, and the Quaz coming in to help Zelius out right here. Let's see if they can actually get it done, and a massive dunk. Zelius taking down Visi, and now it's just Happy Cloud versus Quaz. And
Quaz
just
able to just, he's going back in. This is probably going to cost him his life.
Happy Cloud does get the kill there across the map. That's a 4 for 2. I mean, they're getting gold, but it's just not an even. Oh, and Happy Cloud maybe taking out another. Let's see, he goes golden. I don't know if he gets out of this, though. Flashes away. Kaisaful actually does miss that. Let's see if he can get out. He does jump over. Oh, my God, Happy Cloud.
Cloud with the happy feet, able to just make it out. Wow.
Love that. Love that. We're 20 minutes into this game, and this has been 36 kills in 20 minutes. This is like non-stop, constant fighting. And it all seems to be productive. And it's not like it's a complete smash like on one side. There is a rather large gold lead, and once again, we're seeing all of these dragons going over to the Naughty Boys. Quaz threw his bomb onto Rel right there. Or sorry, Visi throws bomb onto Rel. Yeah, I mean they're at Dragon. It's still a minute 40 until it comes online, but okay, Jin opens up the pit. What's he going for? He's on Visi, but Visi he's just gonna dodge and Berserk here, but oh my god, look at that damage. And if he lands that stun, it would have been over. Yeah,
just a lot of posturing right now on both sides. The story of this game
Dent
really
around
has
the corner
been...
here, though. Let's see, he's on quads. Wow, that was actually a lot of damage. Arthur Dent deciding not to go over the wall, probably quite wise. As Naughty Boys,
like I was saying, the story of this game has been like Naughty Boys and Upwardtrends just fighting back and forth, but Naughty Boys have been able to win the fights that convert into the objectives. They win the dragon fights, they win these fights on the turrets, and then Naughty Boys, or I'm sorry, Upwardtrends are able to come back and kind of clean up the back end of the fight when the enemy summers are down, but after the objective has already been taken. And then they're just never able to quite win out at an objective.
Right.
And Soul Point is coming up within a minute here, and we're gonna have to see.
Yeah, they're always getting a couple of kills, and just Naughty Boys are so strong right now, and they're playing so tight. Look at this. We're gonna have another, the field of battle has been picked. This is a pitched battle right here. And I don't know if they can win these. You need to be fighting guerrilla warfare. You need to be... but of course, this is also Soul. So your hand is kind of being forced here. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. Let's find out. Quaz going in right there, grouping everybody up. Hecarim comes in again as well. Enormous. Arthur Dent going real low, going down. No one has dropped yet on the side of the Naughty Boys, and they have taken a 4-0. Zelius drops the ult. We saw this play last game. They stole the dragon away from them, but they're trading Soul for Baron. And the question is, was that worth it?
Oh, I mean, you stop the Soul, you might...
you can outlive the Baron,
I mean, this is kind of their best shot, because if when they go in for that fight, you're gonna lose something, and at least they didn't lose the Soul, right? They managed to get the steal, Lachance fan account with the clutch smite, and now all they really have to do is weather out this Baron. VZ might actually be able to scoop a turret here really quick. Just not takes it super fast. Just 1v1s that turret like you've never seen before. But yeah, if they can just sit out this Baron, they have a decent chance of staying in the game. The gold lead has ballooned though; it's almost 10k now. So we're gonna have to see some plays. Maybe a pick in a side lane and a split pusher with that Pantheon ultimate will really help them hold. But we'll have to see how this works out.
T. Schmidt saying, someone give these boys $2,000 with the $ in the appropriate play. Oh, Vizzy coming in right here hot. Zelius has been exhausted. Oh, but he is now on the other side. A teleport coming in. It's going to be a 3v2 down there. But a 2v1 against Kaisaful. Happy Cloud and Berserk against the Jin right there. Let's see a shutdown. Julie from Bakugan chasing down Lachance fan account, though. Ulting. Can't see that going super well for Pantheon right there. Woof. Woof, woof, woof. Again, it's a 2-for-1 across the map.
2-for-1, and now they're going to take this Baron and just
they're not trading.
Yeah. At least they're trading. At least they're trying. Unfortunately, they do lose out in this exchange. But this is probably going to be an inhib turret at most. Unless Tarded decides to fully join his team to pressure, and they're not even gonna go for that inhib turret. Gonna just settle for taking some jungle camps, I guess.
Yeah, buy some things, some sweet things for themselves. Julie from Bakugan just gonna clear out some words here. Yeah, I mean, this is we're gonna see these teams reset. This is a moment for Upwardtrends to consider consider what to do next, right? How do you... This is a moment of room to breathe and consider, like, how are we going to construct our defenses? How are we going to prevent these guys from cracking our base? Because once they crack the base, if they're maintaining this lead, it becomes so much harder. And as long as they don't crack the base with Baron, I mean, that's something. That's like another thing in between them and just being able to close out the game.
Especially considering the fact that the Upwardtrends doesn't have the greatest wave clear. Like, you have Tristana and you have Silas, and that's like the extent of your ranged wave clear. And Silas throws a Q like every couple of seconds, and Tristana has to actually auto stuff, so it's gonna be hard to hold. It would have been really hard to hold like an actual Baron push. So good on them for, you know, only losing one turret during that whole thing.
Absolutely. And just looking at gold at the top, I'll toggle over as well. But, I mean, there's, you know, we're nearing a 10K gold gap. That is the kind of lead that feels pretty insurmountable. But at a certain point, if everyone gets enough money, gold doesn't matter anymore. So the question is, can Upwardtrends get to the point where gold doesn't matter? And then, are they going to be able to win a final team fight?
We're gonna need like 15 more minutes for gold not to matter.
At least, and
yeah,
Berserk
that's
just
a pick.
getting picked right there. 19 seconds till Cloud Drake walking up to do some warding, and the whole team was in that bush. And Vizzy is here with Arthur
Zelius.
Dent. Actually, they're gonna go on to Zelius right here. And a good Jack stun right there. Let's see what happens. Fights breaking out all over the map. Happy Cloud is going to get picked right there. And they want to get onto Julie from Bakugan. And they're going to. The question is, can they just finish him off? And I'm not sure if they can. LeChance fan account is the only one who's left. And that is going to be an ace. A 4-for-1 with the Cloud Soul up for grabs. They tried to capitalize on what could have been a pick. Or that was a pick on Zelius right there, but the price was just too high.
Very slow in pushing out these lanes. They could have definitely gotten an inhib, but now the respawns are coming up. They will secure this Cloud Soul. No inhib, unfortunately. But yeah, fights are just all going in favor of the Naughty Boys. They're winning every single team fight at this point, and I think they are too far ahead. This is over 10K gold, almost 11K. They're too far ahead to really come back from. It's gonna take a miracle for Upwardtrends to be able to sneak into a game 3.
To sneak into a game 3, it would indeed a miracle take, you know? And I mean, those things happen. They do. That is a 13-3-12 Hecarim. That pick just really paying out. 7-3-10 Jhin. That was their first rotation of picks right there. And the Pantheon has done work for sure. But this Hecarim's just been so strong, and Kled yet to be killed. Yet to be killed.
And you can see like the double shielding items come out now for the Kled. So normally what happens, Kled gets dismounted.
Let's see,
it's
Vizzy
super squishy,
has the
just
chain
dies.
on him. Kled here, a Berserk forcing flash over, and whoever's coming out of this teleport is not going to have a good time. It's Happy Cloud. He goes golden, but everyone is there, and they just take him out. You get the double thumbs up from the Lux. Happy Cloud, always a happy guy. That's just one of those things.
It's gonna be Baron going now too.
The instant teleport to help his buddy, though. Yeah, this is going to be Baron, second Baron, which lasts longer, right? I'm pretty sure.
Well, all the Barons last the same amount of time, as far as I know.
Hey, Chad, if you know it one way or the other, let us know. Oh, my God, just going on to Vizzy right there. But a good jump over the wall, keeps himself safe. But what's this? Boom! There it is. Julie from Bakugan landing something on to LeChance fan account right there. The man goes down to the last shot from Jhin, and boom! Right there, Berserk gets a shield, but it doesn't last for long as he gets dunked on.
Kled shields are significantly bigger at this point.
Yeah, It's wild. Quaz can tank the tower for a minute. The teleport's coming out. Zelius coming from base. This could be the final push right here. Oh, yikes. Let's see a full teleport of minions right in, and wow, everything goes on, and Vizzy in the backline actually gets the kill right there. We've got the bug that they've had for a little while. That game is going to end with little to no fanfare, but it happened, and I'm just assuming it went in the direction of the Naughty Boys. A 2-0 on the day. Wow. Buck wild. Absolutely buck wild.
What a crazy performance.
Absolutely. That was really commanding from the Naughty Boys. That was a really, really commanding performance from the Naughty Boys. My God. I'll say this though, just looking at the damage charts, obviously much more weighted in the side of Ryan chanting 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. Zelia said had to show up after a bad week 2. Did you guys lose week 2? Oh, thank you for reminding me, Dewey. I do have to pay out the schmeckles. It's very simple to end. Huh. All right. Okay, let's find out if I can do this right. That was February Bifida. After week 2, we needed to keep our heads down and get it done. Well, what happened in week 2, guys? That was what. All right, let me see if we can pay out here. Well, I don't want to start a prediction. I don't want to start a prediction. I don't know that anyone told me how to pay the predictions out. Does anyone know how to pay the predictions out?
All right, boys. This time it's a text for the LBLCS.
Yeah, we can do some quick interviews. I'll tell you this: the insane caffeine high that I'm on, I'm starting to crash. Ryan wants to be interviewed as the ADC that had to sit out. Let's
the true backline player.
Both teams. Let's see. Hi, boys, and Upward Trend. Anyone want interview? Because I can't type and not say it out loud at the same time. Just hop in community if you would like to be interviewed. We'll take one champion from either team if anyone wants to come and talk. Still don't know how to tag Upward Trends because well, their name is a picture. Yeah, folks, wild games. Commander Cruz, Naughty Boys won 2-0 on the day. 'Twas a buck wild affair. Roll crazy games for sure. Let's give it a moment and see if anybody wants to hop in. All right, we're gonna pull. Hold on. Let me give him some fanfare. Let's pull up Tarded. Welcome to the consulate. Thank you so much for joining us. We've got some macaroons on the side table there just for you. The crowd, of course, cheering in the background. Congratulations on the win, man.
Thank you. Do macaroons taste good?
Yeah, macaroons are fantastic, dude.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. I got you some raspberry ones. I don't know if you like that fruit or if you're allergic to it, but
raspberry's pretty neat.
Oh, fantastic. Dude, congrats on the 2-0. Obviously, you're quite renowned for your Kled.
It was crazy, dude. I went deathless both games. Did you see that? That was cool. I thought.
Yeah,
Dude.
we did see that. Yeah, dude, you're freaking immortal.
Immortal.
It's insane. I mean,
What?
just like, what was it like going into that? Yeah, sorry, go for it, Huge.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Yeah,
I'll
what
get
was
there.
it like going into that game? Was it always just the plan? Like, whenever Kled's up, you're gonna take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just the thought
definitely-
process. Like,
That's definitely been the plan for a long time. Yeah, is if they're gonna leave my one trick open, we're just gonna snatch that up and run with it. 100%.
nice.
I mean, going into that, I was pretty scared. I won't lie. As you know, I am a P450 LP peak, and playing in the big. Now that I'm in the big boy leagues, it's a little more intimidating. I can't lie.
Right. Speaking of the big boy leagues, I saw Zelia saying some stuff. What happened week 2? What happened last week that you guys came into this week with such fire and fury in your bellies?
We got gapped last week.
Oh yeah,
A little bit.
that's fair. That happens.
Maybe a bit of a gap in the lane between top and mid.
Okay.
Not really a lane, but you know.
Sure.
Throwing shade. It's always a jungle gap, dude.
Little bit of light, flame there. So did that light a fire under you guys for this week? Was there
Oh yeah.
extra practice that went into it? Like,
Oh yeah.
what was the
We
prep
were-
like
We
against
were
this
gaming
team?
pretty hard. Like the last few days prior to this, we were gaming pretty solid.
Nice.
Some hard gaming, definitely.
Some hard gaming. Well, hell yeah. Huge. Anything you'd like to ask this professional star here while we've got him?
Professional, not dying Kled main.
Bye.
Oh, jeez. Honestly, I.
I'm just dying in the background. You ask him a question,
Alive.
cough in the other room for a second.
Oh, no worries. Just take your
Take
time.
it.
Don't die on us here. We don't want
Take it
our.
easy.
Yeah, we don't want our victorious top laner to die on stream. That'd be really unfortunate.
Alright, what's up, Huge? How you doing?
Hey, okay, so my question for you is what exactly were the comms like in terms of planning out for these dragon fights? Because one thing I noticed was there was not a lot of teleports being committed early on for the first couple dragons. You and Arthur Dent both chose mostly to just prioritize your lane and let the rest of your team duke it out 4v4. Do you just trust your team to carry the fight without you, or do you think that that's just part of your plan?
I think that I put a lot of trust in my team because I am definitely the most brain dead player in our team by a landslide. So the only thing I can do is put a lot of trust in our team. But yeah, with drags, I would always just trying to match Arthur as much as possible because I know he's a really good player, and I was just giving my best foot forward in that.
Well,
does that even answer your question? Shit.
Yeah, no, that's good.
I'm trying. Man.
Hell yeah,
Thanks,
dude.
man.
And your trust in your team, it paid off. Is there anything else that you'd like to say to all your fans out there? Those are some banger games.
I love Kled.
I love Kled. You heard it here first, folks. Although probably not first, since we've seen you fucking bangerang on these champs before. Thanks so much for coming on and talking to us, dude. Congrats again on the wins, and hope you have a wonderful rest of your night.
Thank you. Wait, do I say thank you? Fuck.
Yeah, dude, you nailed it. You crushed it, dude. You crushed it.
Wait, is the stream dead?
No, we're still here.
Oh, the stream's up.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, dude. You've been on stream.
Okay.
We've been interviewing.
Live
you.
interview, baby.
Yeah, we do it live
Wait,
here.
this is real life. Holy.
Holy Dad says, "Oh man, I love that."
Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. man.
congratulations on your win once again.
Thank you.
Well, folks, we've done it again. We've streamed a whole game of League of Legends. And thanks so much for joining us. Huge, is there anything you'd like to say? Well, we're on.
You know, I hope I see like $2,500 in my PayPal when I go to look at it.
That was so good.
In a couple minutes here, but
Yeah.
fun games, lots of action, really exciting gameplay, and just a lot of fun from these CO teams.
Absolutely. Well, guys, thanks again for joining us. You know, here at the LBLCS, we're just a family-friendly community that wants to bring people together and play some good old-fashioned League of Legends. So anytime that you show up to watch, or drop us a follow on Twitch, or subscribe on the YouTube, or hey, even join the Discord, maybe join a team, you know, fills our hearts with joy. And we hope we're bringing a little bit of joy to your hearts as well. Have a good night, everyone.
Another friend.
Oh shit, Holy Dad, thanks for subscribing or following. Nice.
Hey, Holy Dad, what's up?
All right, I should have just cut the stream off at the end of that sentence, and now I'm gonna drop the tone of my voice again to match the warm acoustic guitar in the background. And look at that, we've maintained equilibrium. Good night, everybody.